Hello, lovely listeners, and good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Jill. Good morning, everyone. So, today I woke with a song, and I just sit with this one a little bit, but I think I got what they're trying to relate to you. The song is called Breakeven. It's by The Script. So, when I woke, the lyrics that I specifically woke up to was just pray to God that I don't believe it. That was really loud when I woke up. If this would have been a long time ago, um, say in my 20s or even in my teens, I would have really kind of freaked out with that saying, with that meaning. I would have been like, what? Like, my God's wrong? Like, what's going on? Like, I'd panic and I'd go into fear. Now I can sit there and kind of ask, okay, that just popped in my head. Like, what am I not believing in myself? So there was something with that started coming through. And then I was hearing the rest of the song, so I knew which song that I had to tell everyone here what to go listen to themselves. In this song, there's lots of hidden messages. So as I was looking at the lyrics, there's a couple things that really all of a sudden stood out right at the very end. Was 2008 is when it came out, and then it was written by The Script. Breakeven was the name of the song, or is the name of the song. And they're like, what were you doing in 2008? What script were you writing in 2008 that relates to this? So what was happening in your life in 2008? And I can remember, and I was I had some things that I was praying to God about and asking for help, guidance, whatever it was. There was a couple major things that happened in 2008.
I was going to
So,
say, how about we share a few? Yeah, so just like to pique their memories of what 2008 was, what was happening.
well, this was 16 years ago, right? Yep. Oh, almost seven. No, we're at 17.
Yes.
Yeah, 17 years ago.
Yeah.
Um, so in that year, my daughter was born in 2008. So that's why I can like go back to that year very quickly, very easily.
Right.
Um, so it had a lot to do with things that were happening with my daughter. And I did. I was doing a lot of praying, a lot of asking, um, going above and beyond. And you sit there and you ask God, and I want to say this a lot because a lot of us put some emphasis on us that empowers all of us. This person in the sky that's going to magically give us our wishes, and that's not how that works. Um, so I had to do a lot of internal digging, and it really helped open up my intuition. I will tell you that at that moment, I have a couple defining moments in that 2000 just really like popped over my intuition, like holy cow! And they're like that. This song, even though it's going through a lot of sorrow and a lot of loss in the song, it's breaking things even. It's coming. It's pulling things back together.
Yeah, 2008. Do you also remember, Kim? That was the big economic
Yes, crash.
crash. Yeah, yeah. And so there were a lot of people that were doing a lot of praying, I think, during that
Yeah,
time for a whole variety of reasons. Yeah. Hmm.
it was. Yeah, I actually bought a house in that year too.
I did
We
too.
weren't worried.
I bought one too. It was
Yep,
interesting to be buying a house when lots of people were panicking, and
yep,
it was an intuitive thing for me too. When I bought that
yep,
house, I just knew. I knew, and there was a house across the street that lots of people wanted me to buy, and it was a beautiful house, and it was a beautiful upgrade. But when I tuned into my intuition, it made me panic
yeah,
because it was beyond what I knew for sure I could do no matter what. And it probably more than likely would have worked out, but I wasn't ready to manage that level of fear related to around maintaining a
yeah,
home. Do you know? And for years people are like, oh, you should have bought that house, should have bought. And I always was like, I tuned in and followed what I was guided to do, and it worked out perfectly for me. I have
Yep,
no idea how that one would have worked out, and I just wasn't ready to do that.
yep, yep.
So we got
Even
hidden
in,
messages.
yep, even in that song, there's a part where it said, things always work out the way they're supposed to, and it's true, they do. So I would love everybody to just go and pull up that song, either read the lyrics, listen to the song, and just go back to 2008, see what's going on, see how that your changes, the things that happened there, and where you're at right now, like a reflection back, and see like that grief, that sorrow, that pain, that or troubles that you're going through right now, how beautiful they look now, but they look challenging back then.
And I will share very, very briefly that I actually had during that economic downtime. I had an experience in that era with money that had changed me forever in my relationship with money. It was just wild. It's a whole nother conversation for another time, but that's instantly what pops to my head. Now, at the time, it wasn't particularly thrilling until there was this one moment. And that moment, that's where everything shifted with my relationship with money. And
Yeah,
when I say shifted, like unbelievably shifted for the better, like just wild. And Kim, I can close my eyes in every detail of that moment. It was about 9 months into 2008. That's how specific.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. And at the time, what happened that it stood out so much is there's just this incredible calm and peace, this sensation that came over me that was very distinct. So it's hard to miss it. So when you're looking for some of those memories, like, right, it's hard to miss the year your daughter was born.
Yep,
Look
yep,
for some of those moments that happened around there, something that's hard to miss
love it.
because it's so unique. Yeah.
Whew. Oh,
Very good. Well, thank you,
yeah,
Kim.
thank you. Yeah, thank you, Jill. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Enjoy your day. And until next time.